set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Taking off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck in, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Third and 5. Here's a designed run. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw right away is Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. The rookie out of Florida State, Jared Verse, on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Quoro. And let's give them about 4 on that one. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Quoro. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Now a 3rd and 2. Tony, the man in motion. 3rd and 2. Stafford. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Stafford on target to Puka, and the Rams have a 1st down.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 10-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran, in there to bring him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say?
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At the 49-yard line.
Stafford going to give it to Cora. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Stafford working from the pistol. The second down throw is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. The ball comes out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They'll run with Cora. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Matthew Stafford. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Jerick McKinnon. Past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 55 yards on the game. Here's a give to H.A. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second and 7. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Hill brought in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Tungo by the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy...
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Achane. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And the Rams will take over here just past the 30.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Ready. 3rd down and 9. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Rams 7.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. for him to start the drive. Oh, the fumbling problems continue. He loses it again.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most...
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Tua gonna throw. They get 21 on that one. First down, Miami. Hill brought in motion. On first down, Tagovailoa. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Throwing is Tua. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Huff brings it in left side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They get the former number 10 overall pick, Jedrick Wills. Back to throw is Tua. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Here's Tungo Bailoa. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the play fake, here's Stafford. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss.
Now it's Tua. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 5. Stafford now on second down. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. So, first and 10 now from the 30. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. A first down throw for Stafford. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. And it'll lead to a second down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first and 10, it's Achane. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Achane. Oh, and he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 2. They're trying to run it here with Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins' first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. Here's Achane. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. That's complete. He's got OBJ.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here we go. Offense still out there. It is 4th and goal. They snap it to Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Stafford now on 3rd down. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. A run up the middle with Achane. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run with Achane. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Achane, a 1st down, and then some. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the Dolphins. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.